Hello, hello. Good evening. How's it going? I have two. Oh. I just noticed my multi-chat doesn't show messages. Why? Pretty late on your end? Well, on mine as well. It's 11 in the evening. Shifting work times are great. I love them. Kaylina, hello as well. I see you. Is multi-chat not working though? Let me test something real quick. Nope. Why does it not work? That's inconvenient. That's incredibly inconvenient. Gonna leave it on for the time being, but I'll have to figure something out. Well, I'll just have to have my browser window open for the chat. It should work as well. I don't know why it has a problem. Technologia. Yeah. Urugo, how are you doing? How's your day been? No, it just doesn't want to show. It shows nothing. Okay. Pretty okay for Monday? Yeah, Monday. Mondays being Mondays. Which is why I'm pretty chaffed for being able to play Pathfinder today. So it won't be on for long. But it's fine. I appreciate you being here either way, no matter how long or how short. I just came home like an hour ago from work, so I am good with having a long evening or night. That being the case, I'll just be so bold and jump right into the game. Nice. You need to wake up in 6 hours? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'd be in bed already. Like anything less than 6 hours and it's gonna be a struggle for me to keep awake. Oh yeah, we almost ended our playthrough last time. I remember. We didn't even loot. It's not gonna be that long of a stream today either, because during the week I have to work. There's coffee and a lot of it. Yeah. Yes. Needed. I had the problem that I didn't have neither coffee nor cigarettes this morning. I ran out on Sunday, and getting new stuff on Sunday, especially Sunday evening, it's gonna be a bit of an issue. So I woke up, immediately went into the shower, go shopping. Before I had anything, neither a cigarette nor coffee. I am, by the way, as long as I still have you here, thinking about editing the Pathfinder streams down into maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour videos for a actual playthrough. Basically a let's play on YouTube. I mean, if you watched the VODs, it's not going to be anything new. But I am wanting to be able to edit better anyway. Meow meow. You can keep the cigarettes. Well, more cigarettes for me. And I didn't really have an opportunity to edit anything in the past. I did a few little things, but nothing major. So I think turning this into a let's play would be a good starting point. Where it's not overly edited, just a few of the non-essential bits taken out. That's how you found me through my shorts? Perfect. Then they're working. Thank you for being here. Do you remember which one specifically, or was it just you got a few and thought, I'm gonna check that bitch out?
Lead on.
Okay, don't want to open that door, I see. Yeah, it needs to be a dinosaur that opens the door. Yeah, sure.
Beautiful.
Okay, wait. Before we do that, I really do need to rest. So I just hope that the improved spells are still active then. No idea, 3 AM doom scrolling. Oh, perfect. Perfect time to find a weird chimera on your screen. I understand. So let's see what we can do. Protective rituals should be... Oh, Nenio is almost as good. Is exactly as good as Sila. Camouflage, Volchev. No, but it's good to know that it's working. So thank you for letting me know. Usually I would put Nenio on scroll scrubbing, but I really want the buffs from the dishes, because we got a few more. This one bonus on all saving throws would be fine. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. +1 on all skill checks. No, I think saving throws are more important. For the time being. Yeah, and I thought that face looks exactly like my face in the morning, so let's see who that is. I'm not envying you. mean, I have to roll a 3, but that should be possible. So 1 night watch and the second night watch. Second one is going to be pretty bad. Oh wait, let's do him. And as support, it's always +2. Nat 1, here we go. Let's see how it goes.
This is ridiculous. Give me back my file for my horns. I already look like some kind of wild demon.
Tiefling boy, your horns should be put into the service of science. I will give you back your file once I have recorded the maximum length they grow to when they are not filed down every day, not a moment before.
That's malpractice, Nenio. Hey, no Nat 1. Would you look at that? No 2 either. I just don't know if our haste buff isn't here anymore. That is sad. But I needed to rest.
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
This is my kind of work.
And disarmed. Pick the log.
Pretty good, aren't I?
You're nearly done, so no problem, I think. Yeah, I would have liked to have the buff against the actual boss fight. Or in the actual boss fight. But before I go through there, I want to check the rest out. Oh wait, we have the rest. We have something here. But I don't think there's a way in there. Oh yeah, there's. Yeah, but I had a short conversation with another content creator on Twitter today, who also kind of missed the olden times where Let's Plays were peak content creation. And even though nowadays they just are not favored by the algorithm anymore, I still kind of want to do it. Just because, well, for one, I can actually try to learn and improve editing if I only do it in shorter bursts. And if someone finds me playing Pathfinder somewhere down the line and doesn't want to watch VODs that take, 7 hours like the last time, but wants a more condensed version, maybe on a playlist like you usually do with Let's Plays, I think it's not gonna take away anything.
I can handle it.
And posting every day on YouTube is good for the algorithm. So I don't have to spam shorts, I can do some other videos as well. I'm gonna turn turn-based back on
Listen to reason.
to save as much of my resources as possible.
Break against our resolve.
You're German, right? So good old Grunk, let's play. Yeah, exactly. That was who got me into watching Let's Plays in general in the first place. I am a bit of a scaredy cat. And I played Fear, the second one. And whenever I got to a point where it was becoming too spooky for my taste, I wanted to watch someone play the part, so I already know what's happening. I'm not gonna be as scared. And it was by sheer coincidence Gronk's Let's Play that I found first, so... And that kind of started to sow the seeds of me wanting to do content creation as well. But it that was, what, like 15 years ago? And I only started last Christmas. Fear 2, that's a blast from the past. Oh yeah, it was. I still have not finished the game, by the way. I'm not much into horror. Like, it's weird. Horror movies I don't care for because they're not scary. Like, some of them are good, but good for movies, not scary. Because I already know what's gonna happen, basically, in horror movies. And even if I don't, I can't change anything, it's just I have to watch it. Games are much worse, because even though I know something is gonna happen, I still have to press the button to go into that room, or open that door, or whatever. So it's much worse for me. And the point that ended my Fear 2 my Fear 2 playthrough was when the objective was go into the Wait elementary school. So yeah, sure, an elementary school in a horror game. No.
Begging me to stop.
Can I charge you? I can charge you. Oh, sweet. Never played 2, only first part. I haven't played the first one, see? I've watched, I think it was also Gronk's Let's Play of it, after I finished the Let's Play of the second one. And it was, I think the second one was scarier. Scary children, where's my shotgun and Holy Cross? Yeah, exactly. An elementary school in a horror game. Yeah, sure.
Can't hide this from my eyes.
Oh, good. Loot it. Loot. Oh, knowledge roll check.
It went splendidly.
These broken bits and pieces are disfigured relics dating back to the previous Crusades. This historical evidence of events long past has now been destroyed by the cruel claws of demons. School alone was scary enough. Like, regular school in a not horror game? Because I agree. Regular school, yeah. Where did they come from? I've been there before, haven't I? Oh. Are they just now coming in? Is it because I rested? Could be. Sela is such a powerhouse. Invis, surprise motherfucker. Oh, I need that as a redeem. I have to figure out how to add more. Because somehow I was able to add more redeems in blurbs than I should have been able to. So now I'm gonna have to pay to add more. But I think it's worth it. There are a few more I really want to have, and surprise motherfucker would be one of them. Yeah, but Sela with 1 level in Sable Company Marine to get the Griffin is incredible. Oh yes, please, that would be hilarious. Yeah, it would be. I see you've joined the Discord. That was you, right? Last Saturday. We have a suggestion thread channel, whatever, for exactly stuff like that. Yeah, that was you. Perfect. I knew it. So if you want to see specific things, for example, as redeems, feel free to add them. If I, for whatever reason, really don't want to have it, I'm just gonna say, Don't like it. So that's the worst that can happen. Stop hitting me.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Oh, sweet. So yeah, feel free to use that channel for whatever ideas you have. First thing I will redeem right now is tea. Like as in real life tea? Is that the right time for it now?
They don't know how fragile they are.
Ow. Stop hitting me.
I got this.
Always, okay. So, your tea is basically the same way I'm with coffee. There's never a wrong time for coffee. Or ice cream, for that matter.
I'll rip
Yep.
you apart.
Wendy, take care of that guy. Oh, perfect. And gone. I don't see anyone else. Oh, he was still invisible. What a bastard.
No glory without risk.
Now they're gone. You have law religion here.
Success worthy of praise.
This bas-relief depicts the feats of strength performed by Iomede on her path to divine ascension. Even desecrated, it still radiates the holy aura of heaven, which we can use to get rid of our corruption.
Can't make the demons wait.
So we have a way here, and we had a... Oh, the strength check was here. All right, yeah, I remember. So that's gonna be the way forward, I guess. You have not completed your mission yet. No, not the way forward then. Where is the way forward though? Second floor. Basement, second floor. Oh, we have to go to the second floor. Is it on this side? I can't remember. No, that's where we came down to open the secret passage.
Let's see what
Or
we
the
can
shortcut, so to speak. So that's not the right one. This might be the right one. I don't think it is. I'm gonna try. Shortcut. Yeah, I knew it. I knew that, of course. Looks like this is the way forward because we have a bit... Yeah, there's something not yet explored.
Here we go.
Gonna explore the... Okay. Well, that was a short corridor to explore. Mobility check, I'm gonna keep that for later. Oh.
So many plans and hopes have gone up in smoke along with this city, and so many are still yet to burn. Soon.
Ooh, that was the mysterious woman. Bullbreak, what is this ugly thing? A sorceress, I'll bet. That was the great Arelo Wallish herself. Where did she go? Can we follow her? I need to ask just 23 questions. Okay, Nenio. Alright. Keep it in your pants. Jesus. I was about to make a mommy joke, but that would be inappropriate, I think. Mobility check failed. Great. Thank you. Good. I like it. Try that again. C is 20, so
This is my kind of work.
See, it works. Loot. I think we have enough magic essence now to get at least the belt restored already. This page depicts a woman in full armor holding her sword aloft towards the sky. The inscription reads, Yaniel of Dresden, the holy martyr.
This is my kind of work.
See if I have everything in this room. Oh, no, I forgot loot. The scurry cultist light shield. A whole bunch of failed perception checks. That's not good. And let me... It's a little bit cheaty that you can see that your people failed a check, so you know something is supposed to be there. Where do I see my... There we go. Who has the highest perception? He has 10. 1, 10, 9, 11. Let me give you that brooch real quick.
Ask nicely.
And use it for perception checks. Trickery, stealth, law, persuasion, perception. Sweet. Do you not get a second check? Oh, that's bullshit. So, tea ready, time to burn my tongue. Oh no! Are you a tea with milk enjoyer? Or rather not? Because if so, just enough milk is gonna make it drinkable. That's what I do with my coffee. No milk for you? Ah, then I can't help you. But yeah, that's... I like black tea for the most part. I hate that it is as hot as it is
Distract them from me.
when it's fresh. Oh, great, yeah, sure, miss. And Wendy doesn't get far enough into the room. Great. Let's do this for a little bit. You're used to self-penance. Are you a part of the Sisters of Battle then? There are a little bit too many people, so I don't think I have the luxury of... Oh. I forgot to do something. Oh no. Yeah, I forgot to set my spells. I'm gonna reload. From before I rested. Was it this? There's never enough holy flame. Yes. Now, the question is, would you use holy water to make a tea? Oh, Sela got her spells as well now. What can we give you? Now, problem is, her caster level is always really low, so giving her some offensive spells are not really that... They're not gonna do that much. Less is always gonna work. Less is always a good spell. Nenio, what do you have? You get another second level spell slot, which I'm gonna dedicate to Scorching Ray because it's a good spell. Then we have Fireball. Oh, yeah, favorite school, but I don't have a third level spell of a favorite school, which is Illusion. Actually, I don't think that's true. I have spell scrolls that I can have her learn. I search for Illusion. Hey, it works. So we have Banish, Scroll of Displacement, Scroll of Shadow Conjuration, copy to spellbook. Yeah, and then displacement as well, whatever. Spellbook. Oh yeah, displacement is a third level spell. There you go. Do I want... I think I'm gonna give her haste and 1 fireball. Because haste is too good a spell to not use it. Especially in the final battle. How about you, Volchev? Do you have... Oh. Let's go with this for the time being. Because the regular pit isn't that good. Oh, you need the fireball song as a shout. Oh, yes! You're right. Oh, absolutely. Just for Pathfinder games. Just for those. And maybe Baldur's Gate at some point, because I haven't finished the third one even once. I love these kinds of games, but they have so much content and so many different ways to play them that I start a game and then I'm like half or even 2/3 through the game. Then I think to myself, oh, but I really want to try something. Then I start again. With a new class or a new character. Most of the time I end up taking the same team with me as well. Like, that's basically the same team I had, almost the same team I had as in my first playthrough. Our vampire not vampire, our special girlfriend, without being spoilery, you know who I mean, would be here. Ulbrich I didn't have because it was before the DLC came out, so Ember was with me. But a very similar team setup. Now, did I forgot if I already did everything with her now. Yes. Demon Waifu? Exactly that one. I mean, I did take Desna as a goddess for my character. And I am planning to play as Azata, so it would be a crime not to do it. Oh, wait, more flash. Go. Saving throws. And the extra interactions you get with her if you are Azata, the more lore bits are very fun. And Azata was also the very first playthrough I started, so it's fitting.
So, how have you described paladins in this encyclopedia of yours, Nenyo? I bet it's something like bull-headed and boring warriors fixated on the principles of goodness and fairness. That's how the world sees us, right?
My definition is something like noble warriors, defenders of the dejected and the downtrodden, who display an aversion to evil in all its manifestations. But your version is also good. I'll add it in.
Ha! Dang it. Oh, but I failed to weaken the corruption this time. Not that bad, considering... Yep. Considering we will run into that relief in a second.
This is my kind of work. Pretty good, aren't I?
And loot. 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 I'm even thinking about... I'm not sure yet if I want to do this. Don't remember my first run anymore. I think it was Lich. Lich was my second run, I think. I don't know if you were...
Never seen anything like it.
if you were here already the last time when I mentioned it. But neither of the voices were very good in my opinion for a Lich. So I kind of, with a really shitty microphone I might add, recorded my own voice lines and with Audacity tinkered it to sound more like a Death Knight from World of Warcraft. Like with the whisper tones and 2-3 voices overlaid. And I really liked it. Because I played him basically like a Death Knight. So Lich, then a little bit of Sorcerer and the magical warrior you can have. Oh yeah, you remember that? Okay. I wasn't sure if you were with us already. So I'm pretty sure that was my second playthrough. Oh, playthrough, I say, but didn't play through the game yet even once, so it's kind of misleading.
No match for me.
Okay, I think with 7 transformations I can spare at least one of them now. Oh, we're still in surprise round anyway. Sweet.
Into the fray.
Good. First one is gone. I might actually just do this again at some point. Like trying to record a new voice. And now with a better microphone I can give it somewhat of a quality.
Cover me, all right?
Could actually upload that on as a mod on Nexus Mods. Would be fun, I think. Don't know how many people want to use it, but that one is almost gone already. But that one has to go to me. I'm gonna take care of this one. It's the best course of action. With nice thick Bavarian accent, please. I could make a serious and a joke version if you want. It shouldn't be much of a problem. On the other hand, it was something like, I don't even remember, 120 voice lines, with over half of them just being grunting sounds. So I'm pretty sure I could just throw in 2 or 3 jokes just as it is, without having to make a joke version.
Mind over muscle. You should have listened to reason.
The light take you.
Considering that even the standard voices have jokes in them already.
Are you still here? Good guys always win.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Yeah, just stab him first, please. Thank you.
I'll rip you apart.
Oh, but I could absolutely do that. If I just throw in 2 or 3 actually Bavarian words. Even other Germans that aren't familiar with the Bavarian accent aren't able to understand what I'm saying. You just have to know what the word means.
Splendidly.
But I think basically every accent has words that are only used in that accent. Not just German languages, but all. So. Okay. Dealer, just go back a bit. I can start on a little bit of rage already. Sweet. Heute dein Fotzen. So you are a barbarian as well. Yeah, okay. Nope, but a friend of yours works there. Okay. That would explain it. But yes. That would be a battle cry you could use. It's a pretty good one for a failed skill check. It's a fix. Okay, that one is gone.
Without risk.
Sorry for your shitty English. Why shitty English? I perfectly understand what you're saying.
I'll remove this obstacle.
And I definitely heard worse English in my time, sir. Oh. Yeah, hello. There's your attack of opportunity. Okay. Don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. Fine. He's still feared. Phew. Yep, but I'm still not sure if I want to make
Into the fray.
our demon wife, when she finally joins us, into a ranged character, or if I want to give her dual wield as well, to just have a pure melee party with exactly one caster. Where's that last bastard? Oh, back there. Great.
You're irrelevant.
Because no matter what I choose, she will get a pet anyway. Team-wise, why not melee? Yeah, that's my thinking as well. Considering the Skald is boosting melee specifically. And another melee fighter, especially considering she'll take the place of the rogue. Sort of. Probably gonna go with Ranger or something like that. Or Slayer. Sealer, please take care of them. They're going on my nerves. Thank you. But then I would actually, it would actually be a purely melee party then, with the exception of one caster. So I don't know if we wouldn't be lacking some utility in some fights then. Because the other way around works very well. I had it with Lan and Arushale as 2 rangers and then 2 sorcerers or 2 magic casters with Nenio and Amber.
Let's see what we can do.
Which subclass gives you a Griffin pet? It's the Sable Company Marine subclass from the Ranger. It's a Ranger subclass, and she probably never gonna get more. Just this subclass alone would make the Ranger pretty incredibly good. But the Paladin is such a good class in a game where you're fighting demons. So, and considering level 5, the Paladin will get a bond anyway. And if you already have a pet, it's gonna count as that bond pet. Is that a new one? Yeah, it was in one of the DLCs. I don't know which one. I'm 100% sure it's not from a mod. Because I don't think I have a mod. It's in expanded content more. There is more archetypes in expanded content. But I'm very sure that the Sable Company Marine is just from one of the DLCs. And it is a very good class, just for the Griffin alone. Great, now I need to play it again. Oh yeah, you do. To be honest, it's such a good game. It's not a bad thing to play it again.
Here we go.
This is my kind of work.
Oh, there was a bit we haven't unlocked yet. Okay. Bismuth is freaking out.
I can handle it.
No, like I said, it's really good, especially just for this flying attack. Just that one attack is already so good, and you get it at the first level. So no matter what you want to do afterwards, you could go Cavalier, get the great Cavalier feats. You could, yeah, like I do, Paladin.
So
518 hours. Yeah, it's serviceable. Yeah, barely. There are a few of those games. We have so many hours in and think, okay, somehow maybe I can convince someone that it's actually a good game.
This is my kind of work.
XCOM, for example. The second one, I think. I have so many hours in. I think it's on 3rd or 4th place in my Steam library. But it's just a game you can never get anyone to play if they aren't already interested in it. There we go. I need to start Rogue Trader sometime. Yeah. It's incredible. That's also a game I haven't finished yet. I started it, but didn't finish. And every time I think about starting again, I read that the next DLC is right around the corner, basically. So I'm holding off on playing it. I see a pattern here. Yeah, not only you. I am well aware. It's basically a running joke in my friend group that whenever we start playing a game together, it's just a matter of maybe a week until I find a new game I want to play. Even though I haven't finished it yet. That's why one of my friends basically straps me to a chair whenever a new Borderlands is released. So we actually played together. So I would say that fireball was worth it. Here's that last guy. Borderlands lost me with 3? Really? It almost lost me with 2. I had so many hours in 2, I got completely burned out. And then the third one revitalized it for me. I mean, the villains were shit in comparison to Handsome Jack. But then again, every villain is shit compared to Handsome Jack. He's just such a good villain. But the gameplay itself was more fluid, I feel like. Especially the feeling of the weapons. I hated the twins and that bread. Ava wasn't that bad in my eyes. She was a annoying tween, so but the twins were very over-the-top, stereotypical content creators. Or influencers, not even content creators, influencers. And I think even in that part they portrayed them well. Are you sure about that? Yeah. I didn't have much of a problem with her. So I am still in combat for whatever reason. I don't see an enemy here. Oh, there we are. There are the enemies. Back to turn-based mode. Like I said, if you see Ava through the lens of, okay, I understand she's a teenager in that rebellious phase or that specific phase, then she's still annoying, but you can kind of get why she's annoying. She's just not annoying to be annoying. On the other hand, I'm maybe more tolerant to annoying characters. Who knows? I'm very much not tolerant to annoying people in real life, so... The ghoul stalker has to go. That's the most dangerous one. Yeah, he survived Sealer. With almost half-life, I think. Yeah. She didn't crit though, so... Can you charge the guy? No, you can't. Okay. Go here and wait. You can actually hit him. Sweet. It's okay. Irren ist menschlich. You're not wrong. Everyone is entitled to his opinion, even if it's wrong.
Distract them for me.
Oh, sweet. You can fireball the hell out of this school.
Mind over muscle.
I don't want you attacking me. So, problem is...
Right. Take you.
Don't think I can get far enough. Yeah, I can't.
They'll beg me to stop.
There we go. Oh, sweet! Bismuth, you're beautiful. You beautiful bastard.
I got this.
Like, he does nothing and
Damn you!
falls over dead at the very first sign of combat. Because he has, like, what, 7 life points? Yeah, 7 hit points. But just him tripping people is perfect. Oh. Ad break is coming soon, so that means as soon as the announcement that it's starting is going through, I'm gonna take a little smoke break, stretch my legs, and you're welcome to do the same. On the other hand, you're not gonna take a smoke break.
A success worthy of praise.
And there we go. So I know you subscribed, and that would... Oh wait, right. I only have subscribers right now in this stream, so I don't have to take a break. The ads aren't there for you. Clear the basin. Perfect. Oh, what a shame. That's fine. I usually use that point specifically so people that are not subscribed don't have to sit through an ad and then me taking a break sometime later.
Here we go.
Because I'm still gonna take a break in, what, like 20 minutes, half an hour maybe? For 5 minutes to have a cigarette, stretch my legs a little bit. But I feel it's not...
Why did you drag me here, you wench? To mock me one last time? Go on, finish me! Drink my blood, devour my soul! Just get on with it. Let me die at last.
Staunton lies on the floor, wounded and glaring at Minago, with loathing as she leans over him. Struggling to speak through his cut lips, the dwarf rasps. Kinky? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, have you seen her nut face? I don't know. The rest is fine, but just that blank sheet instead of a face, that's a turnoff.
Staunton, light of my life, don't be so silly. I could never hurt you. I brought you away from the battle to save you. My love, you don't belong in this grubby city where everyone hates you. Come away with me. You know I have always loved you.
The little two caresses his face, and the soft glow of a healing spell closes his wounds.
You lying filth! You have the gall to say that to my face? But it was you. It was all you. You're the reason I lost everything. You're the reason why everyone despises me!
Well, you can always use a bag. I would still know what's under the bag, so... I don't think that would be enough.
So it was me who brought shame upon you in front of the people you called friends? It was me who mocked you year after year, spat on you, forced you to do dirty, demeaning work like you were a drudge, and not the bravest of knights. No, it was all of them. The Crusaders and their witless queen. If you remember the day Dresden fell, I asked you to be its new ruler. You refused, of course, you and your principles. But look what's become of you.
They talk about love, but they are really talking about a terrible disaster. Like an earthquake, or a hurricane, or a shipwreck.
Yeah.
Perhaps there is another kind of love. But in my experience of love, if it doesn't feel like you've been through a shipwreck, then it's not worthy of the name.
Darren is such a drama queen. You know little about love, Darren. Love brings happiness and affection, not destruction.
Yes, yes, of course. Affection, happiness, shared understanding, and dove-like glances into one another's eyes. And then they
It's a
live
classic.
happily
Yeah,
ever
it is.
after. I see you're one of those people who believe in fairy tales. Wonderful, entrancing fairy tales that have nothing in common with reality. Staunton is a fine example of love in the real world.
He's such a toxic bitch. Darren smirks, but his expression is almost sad.
I'm sorry to say that there is truth in the demon's words. The Crusaders really have treated him terribly. I say this as a criminal who has been forgiven by other knights of Iomade. But like all demons, she has built a mountain of lies and deception upon this one grain of truth.
Don't overcomplicate things. Truth, lies. This dwarf is a spineless worm. He prostrates himself before those who wipe their boots on him. And not because he hopes for better treatment, but because he enjoys debasing himself. If he really had to choose a side, the Crusaders or the demons, he would choose whoever caused him the most pain.
Oh, Vendor is very savage. We are going to try to make her a better person, by the way.
My offer still stands.
Yeah.
Come away from here, my love. You will rule Dresden as a king, and I will be your queen.
Don't listen to her, Staunton. She lied to you before, and she's lying to you now.
Listen to this. The deceitful queen servant has the gall to call me a liar. You know the truth, my sweet. I am the only one who has never lied to you.
I love the cast. Yeah, Owlcat are very good at making characters. Not just player characters, but NPCs. They are very, very good at it. Staunton gets to his feet and looks at the eyeless Lilutu with a strange expression on his face. A mountain would sooner weep than this grim dwarf, but tears now well in his eyes.
Dearest, it's all right. I'm here. We'll never be parted again. Let's go. Come.
Get back!
Grasping his weapon, Staunton slashes at Minago's eyeless face, and with surprising agility for one of his stature, flees up the stairs.
Curses! Ugh. Stubborn as a mule. Never mind, my pet. Never mind. You won't get far. You will kiss this scratch and beg for forgiveness. You will be mine. Wholly, eternally, and willingly.
The Lilitu runs a hand over her face, staining her delicate fingers with blood. Yeah, we're gonna beat the shit out of her. Now, Staunton is one of those characters I don't understand why he does what he'll gonna do in a few minutes. I don't quite get it. Trying to see if I missed anything here, but it doesn't look like it, so... Up the stairs. Quick save real quick. Do I have everything? Yeah, looks like it. Leave. Maybe Venduak is right. Could be. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I don't understand it. Maybe I'm missing something as well, that could be. Maybe I haven't been paying enough attention. Me neither. Okay, good. Good to know that I'm not the only one.
Time to share your treasures.
Fails to overcome the spell resistance. Yeah, who would have guessed? A not fully optimized spellcaster not overcoming spell resistance in this game.
I'll remove this obstacle.
And even if you do overcome him, you deal minimal damage. Let's see if you can bring him down. I don't think so. Yeah, not even hitting. Perfect. But we have Sela for that. The actual Air Force.
No match for me.
It's time the main character gets another... The Scout gets another barbarian ability to cast, so he can give all of them more movement speed. I always thought he was just stupid and gets easily manipulated. I don't even think so. Then again, you could be right. That's actually just what it is.
Clawing time.
Ow. Okay, wow.
Cover me, all
I
right?
really don't like my main character.
You're irrelevant.
I love the Triceratops so much.
The Inheritor, guide my blade. They'll beg me to stop.
Collect all. Blocker is a Great Axe. And if it is +1 Cold Iron Great Axe lands a hit on an enemy, must pass a Fortitude saving throw, DC 10, that's nothing, or become prone for 1 round. DC 10 is so low, the enemy has to roll a 1 basically. It's still a 1 in 20 chance, but... Gonna have to drink some potions. Type. Or use a few healing scrolls. The unholy symbol of Descari, the demon lord who attacked Kenabres, drawn in human blood.
This is my kind of work.
Oh. Final battle, here we go. A final battle for this chapter. See if we can get another shot out of this one, huh? Day 22, month Erodus, the 8th, year 4715. Upon entering the chamber where the vanquished Wardstone resides, the Crusaders could have expected many things. An ambush, deadly spells, or a horde of enemies. But not an empty hall, still and silent, with no Minago or her henchmen, only the obelisk and glimmers of light dancing on the dirty floor. But then again, all is not as placid as it seems. Kain once again hears the seething choir. This time the voices sound louder, more insistent. One step, another, and suddenly Kain sees the Wardstone, not as it was a moment ago, but somehow completely different. It is no monolith emanating light, it is a cage made of pure energy. The place where the scurry struck looks like a festering wound, from which tendrils of dirty red and purple darkness creep throughout the entire artifact. And there, inside, 2 hosts of flaming warriors are locked in battle. One is light, the other blood red. But they are all waiting. For what? Hearken unto the Light Warriors' words. The Light Warriors speak of duty, service, and sacrifices made. Their words reveal the truth of the Wardstones. Each one contains a host of angels, volunteers from heaven, who committed to this indefinite imprisonment in order to guard mortal kind from the demonic threat. They make no complaint. They ask no easing of their burden. If the goddess and her herald offered them the same choice again, they would consider it the ultimate honor to sacrifice their freedom for the cause. The angels know Descari's evil plan. When the last of the Light Warriors falls, the Wardstone will become a deadly explosive that will destroy everything around it. and the other obelisks in the chain will meet the same fate. The Light Warriors pray for help. They plead for someone to strike down their fallen brethren. Those who succumb to the demonic corruption are already beyond salvation. But if they are stopped, it will allow the Wardstone to heal, and the Light Host to continue its duty. The crystal chisel discovered in the ruins of Kenabres is the ideal weapon for this task. It will cut out the corruption along with those who have succumbed to it and restore the Wardstone's full power. The eyes of the Aeon, until now slumbering peacefully in the hero's soul, awaken. They urge the hero to look upon the Wardstone through them. The Aeon's eyes wish to see. Requires Aeon Mythic Path. Look at the angels with the Aeon's eyes. The eyes of the Aeon pierce through essence, matter, and time, and reveal the truth of the Wardstones. The stones are just as much a perversion as the world wound itself. The demons are not of this plane, but this did not give Iomide and her herald license to disrupt this balance still further, by imprisoning untold numbers of angels in stone. A crime committed in the name of good does not offset those committed in the name of evil. It only multiplies the harm done to the cosmic order. Hearken unto the Red Warrior's words. The Red Warriors speak of pain and lies and disillusionment. Their words reveal the truth of the Wardstone. The barrier surrounding the world wound is built on the bondage and suffering of countless angels. Every injury dealt to the Wardstone, these angels experience as physical agony. The pain is driving them insane. Deceived by the hollow platitudes about duty and service, they suffer torment day after day for the sake of ungrateful mortals who do not even know their names. Enough. The Red Warriors know that their blades, now turned against their former brethren, hasten the triumph of Discari and his servants. Once the Wardstone has been wholly conquered by corruption, it will become a deadly weapon under the demon's control. Some of the obelisk's prisoners beg for freedom, while others pray only for death. But they all agree that this existence is unendurable. The crystal chisel discovered in the ruins of Kenabres is the perfect weapon for a massacre. It cannot force open the door for those who wish to escape, but it can destroy the Wardstone along with all its prisoners, willing and unwilling. None will be able to claim victory, but all will be gifted a merciful death that will end their suffering once and for all. Make a decision. There it is. The fate of two angelic hosts, faithful and fallen, and the fate of Kenabres. Perhaps even all of Mendef now rests in the hero's hands. How will he proceed? Whatever this crystal chisel may be, its power is great indeed. It can destroy the stone along with all its inhabitants, or it can mend it by killing the angel's defectors within. What it cannot do, alas, is free those who wish to escape and keep the stone intact for those who wish to remain. The Aeon's eyes perceive a solution to the goddess's tinkering, one that will cost no lives. One strike with the crystal chisel at the perfect point, the stone's magic will be destroyed, and all the angels will go to the rightful place, to heaven or to the planes of chaos and evil. The remnant of the Aeon's power draws all that is left of the Aeon's existence to the hero, urging him to put things right. But somewhere deep within the hero's soul, the familiar ire seethes. Endless rage, unbridled hatred. What will happen if it is unleashed here, at the stone? Now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what... All of these options are either... okay, I mean, the demon is just, well, being demon. So, destroying the stone completely with all the angels, that's a worse decision than almost anyone else. Quell the anger of the Red Angels by offering them peace. Okay. Cleanse the Wardstone, destroying the Fallen. Okay. I think the Aeon mythic path decision is actually the most opportune one. I don't think it matters in the long run, to be honest. But I'm gonna choose Aeon for now. Wield the stone's magic and return the Celestials to the rightful plane, as the Aeon would have wanted. The Wardstone, the goddess's weapon used in her violation of the cosmic order. A demon-crafted chisel discovered at the scene of the very same crime. It would only be fair if both instruments ceased to exist in the same moment. One precise strike, and the chisel will cut through the stone like a hot knife through butter, nullifying the criminal magic of the Inheritor. With cries of terror and amazement, the imprisoned angels go to the rightful place, the faithful to heaven, the fallen to the planes of chaos and evil. The chisel turns to dust, and with a blinding flash, the stone falls into oblivion. The eyes of the Aeon look on in satisfaction. Aeon's mission is complete, though it came at a high price. What remains of the Aeon can now rest in peace, knowing that the world is in good hands. And as for the mortal who brought all this to an end, seeing the world through the Aeon's eyes has left its mark on him. The Aeon's orderly worldview, not unlike a shifting grid of coordinates, has been imprinted on his eyes which will henceforth be able to see truths that often evade more than the ordinary mortals. The Crusaders succeeded. The Angels' battle within the Wardstone has ended, and the threat to the entire change of stones has been eliminated. Of course, this has won no guarantees of safety for the future. What happened here can happen again. The Mandavians can no longer rely on Iomeda's gift as once they did, but the danger has passed for now. Hey! I have no idea how they fixed that hole so quick. Oh, passed.
They're rejoicing like children. The storm is coming, and none of them sees it.
Shall we add to their festivities, my lady? How about a little lightning to burn their flesh?
Oh no, Suture. We'll leave such frolics to Discari's little gnats. We are here for something else. Something I have greatly anticipated for a long, long time.
Blisteringly vivid memory releases you, and you return from the depths of the past to the present. You feel a fresh breeze on your face. The energy expelled from the Wardstone has blown the roof off the Gray Garrison. The Wardstone's energy suffuses you.
And before you ask, yes! This is a JoJo reference!
Hello, Minnow. How are you doing? The Wardstone's energy suffuses you, and through you flows into your allies.
I feel the power.
it.
Minnow, how are you doing?
What are you doing here? How? I see. Tricks from your pathetic goddess. So even Iomade will resort to dirty tricks when you have her cornered. Don't celebrate yet, mortal. There's no one to hide you from me now.
How did Minago get here? She doesn't rush into the chamber. She has been here the whole time, but some unknown spell has stopped you and your enemies from seeing each other.
Look, you're already wounded. Pathetic mortal. I'll have no trouble finishing you off now. You'll die anyway.
Playing Witcher 3, you are played. I came home from work as I entered Alva's chat, basically. Like 5 minutes beforehand. So I've only been home for like 2 hours. Not even. A little bit more than 2 hours, actually. Looking down, you notice that the wound on your chest has opened up again and is bleeding as if you were hit by a sword. But there is no pain. All you feel is power filling you. Right before your eyes, the edges of the wound start to join and heal until it closes fully. Minago's face twists in frustration. The demoness looks formidable with her entourage around her, but her threats ring hollow to you now. You look at her and feel like a titan looking at an ant. Overwhelming, all-conquering power fills you. What, that little demoness? Those irritating hordes of the abyss? The gods themselves are your only equals now. How's Witcher 3 going then? You know. I like all the options, they're all good. But the chaotic one, I think, works best for Nosata. Oh, now we're going to have some fun. Well, fun for me. I don't know about you.
Demons love having fun at others' expense. It would be only fair if we had a little fun at yours.
We'll see who's having more fun when I've got my claws in you. Your goddess sent you to die. You think that's a victory? All you've done is postpone the deaths of all the other mortals. And not even for very long. But your wait for death is over. You won't see what I'm going to do to your little friends, because I'm going to kill you right now.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Now we got basically super silent.
Are you winning, son?
Oh, I am very much winning right now. Because of the mythic power. The buff we got. For time being. So let's start being as unfair as we can. Let me go here. Yeah.
Always win.
Why is Sela not sitting on her throne? I'm gonna have to delay you until after her. What spells do we have? We have protection from alignment. That's a good spell, I think. Protection from chaos. Deep into the Blood and Wine DLC. That's the one DLC I haven't played yet. I haven't even started it. And before you say it, Dorogor, I know there's a pattern. I played the other DLC though. And I finished the main game of Witcher. Yeah, please take care of that guy. Oh, boy.
No match for me.
So, Ulbrich, a bit of transformation would be fine, I think. And let's use the aspect as well, because why not? I only heard good things, however, about the Blood and Wine DLC. It's supposed to be a very good ending for the game. Sila, would you please park your ass on your mount? That is what it's for. Gonna smite the shit out of Minago. And then... do I have a spell I can use? It's a standard action, and I should have a standard action left over. Why can I... Oh, because you are accepting the rage, so you do this. Then I can accept the rage again. Does this work? Well, next time I'm gonna cast rage, it's gonna work, I think. Do we have a haste spell? It's phenomenal. The Blood and Wine DLC? Yeah, I believe it. I've only seen and heard good things about it. Like, not a single bad word or criticism. And that's impressive. I think Witcher is one of those games we could very much play on stream at some point. I have... I'm just gonna beat the shit out of the people that are around me. Sweet. What was that? Why was there a lightning strike? Oh, mythic power. It's one of the mythic buffs, I guess. Yeah, all your attacks ignore enemies. Damage reduction automatically, or damage resistance automatically confirms all critical hits. Deal additional 100% divine damage. All your spells ignore enemy spell resistances. Fast healing 10 for 5 rounds. I can't remember that buff being so strong. I'm mostly happy that I'm fighting more than Wraiths. Yeah, there were quite a few Wraiths in the vanilla game. I like them, however, because they aren't all the same kind of Wraith. Like, you still have to figure out what kind of Wraith it is, what its weakness is. I think the actual hunting, the preparation and hunting part of Witcher was very well done. And I mean, you had a few other beasts you fight. Sweet. Where do I kiss a beast? Bull break. Would you do the honors? And where's Minago? She's gone. Okay. Get rid of the incubus. Oh, Minago's over there. Why is Carter fatigued though? Lay on hands others on Carter? On Parker? Still not able to do the flying attack now, but next round. Yeah. Then you shoot the shit out of this guy.
Are you still here?
He's gone. And Minaga is feared. Wow. That I didn't expect.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
No match for me.
Sweet. You can actually do a grabbing attack now. Hopefully holding her in place for the time being. Okay, or not. Okay. That did it.
Why are you doing that? Where is your power coming from?
I'm paying a lot of attention to plots for quests, the monster tracking, identifying, and hunting for my D&D campaign. I think that's a very fun way to do it. Not just, there's a dragon, go kill it, or there's a whatever, go kill it. But to actually make it meaningful, to find out what it is in the first place and what its habits are and its weaknesses. I think that makes it more interesting. And I think, like I said, they did a good job in Witcher 3 with that. Not for every quest, of course. Some of them are more on the simple side. But many are thoughtful. All traces of Minaga's bravado have disappeared, and now her voice trembles with panic.
What was it you said? One of the sweetest spoils of war is gloating over your broken and humiliated enemy. Oh, yes, you were so right.
Wendwag smirks.
Minago, to me!
I still don't understand why he does that.
Staunton, my darling. I knew you'd come back for me.
Shut it! Get over here now. Get behind me. If you want to finish her off, you'll have to step over my dead body first. Killing me won't be a challenge, I know. But I can last long enough to give her time to escape.
Staunton, don't do this.
Don't do it? And why not?
What did she promise you for your betrayal? Dresden? You must know that's a lie.
She's already given me a lot more than all you Crusaders ever did. Compassion, understanding, kind words. So what if it's a lie? I want to believe her lies. I've had it up to here with yours. Your lies about forgiveness and redemption.
You're hurting yourself, just so she can hurt you even worse later. And all that so you can feel hurt until the day you die. You're awfully silly.
I think Amber actually has a point, as did Wendwag earlier.
I know, girl, but it's too late for me to learn any different. When I die, pour one out for the old fool.
I don't want to do the first one. She doesn't love you, demons don't know how to love. For reasons, I don't want to do it. Actually, let me be a little bit evil now. If you betray us, I will get you. And I will make sure that your death is far from quick.
My death is already dragged on for 70 years. Do you really think a little more torture will frighten me?
Okay, that's a hard line to content to, not gonna lie.
Enough talking. Minago, cast your spells and get out of here. I'll hold him off. Quickly, before I change my mind.
No, my sweet, I won't abandon you. We'll leave this place together, and we'll go where we can be happy.
Go. Let me finally... Damn it all! Let's go!
Staunton clenches his teeth, swallowing the rest of his words. Panting, he looks between Minago and you, and back again. At last, the dwarf nods. I think that's why the game is so good and still can compete with newer games. Yeah, they really poured their soul into Witcher 3. And it shows. I mean, Cyberpunk as well, after all the fixes have been done to it. It's a pretty good game with a pretty alive world. With all its side quests and the entire little things and bits. But Witcher 3 is special still. It's still a step above. The demon and the traitor vanish in a magical haze. You feel the energy thrumming through your body, and your soul start to fade. It doesn't leave you. It hides somewhere deep down, leaving behind a small amount of incredible energy, as well as the understanding that you will, one day, master that inconceivably huge power. And now, we got our first mythic levels. For now, we're still just a mythic hero. These are all the paths we have unlocked so far. There are a few special ones. Let's see if I can have count them all. The Aeon, I know. The Angel we had in the very beginning. The Demon came next. Azata we got in the church. And the Trickster we got in the library. Nicely done. And with that, I really should go to bed. If I want to wake up in a couple of hours. Have a good night, Duragor. Thank you for being here. And I hope I'll see you again soon. On Wednesday, I'll play a little bit of Monster Hunter. If you... well, I'm gonna guess you still have to work early on Thursday, so... I was about to say if you want to join in playing, you're always welcome. We're playing Wilds. Minnow, same goes to you if you want to play again on Wednesday together. I'm happy to have you. But thank you for being here, Duragor, and have a good night. What are the 4 hidden ones? One is Lich, one is Gold Dragon, one is... I will see you on Wednesday. Okay, until Wednesday then. Is Devil an extra mythic path? I think so. I'm just not sure. I know that Swarm that walks and Devil. Okay, Swarm I knew. I just wasn't sure if Devil is an extra path or if the non-mythic. Well, it's basically mythic hero then, right? If you say you denounce the powers. It's just gonna be a mythic hero because you still get a few levels, but just not as much. But you can level up until level, what, 40 then? Which still makes you overpowered. That's the legend. Legend! But it's not gonna show up in the list, right? Because there's one less then. Devil, Swarm that walks, Gold Dragon, and what did I miss? Lich. You're right. Okay. Gold Dragon, for example, is one of those. They are cool in theory. I just don't know what build to do with them or what kind of play I should go. Have a nice stream. Thank you very much, Duragor. Have a nice night. And hopefully you're bright and early tomorrow. With enough coffee. Now, Minnow, I don't know if you've played or seen much of Pathfinder of the Righteous, but this is where it's getting special, sort of. we're basically turning into a Super Saiyan or something like that. Or a JoJo character. Because we get actual superpowers here. Stuff you get far beyond what a normal character would be able to do. And even though it's starting off small, even the small stuff is already incredible. But I'm not sure yet what I want to go with him. Like, most of these will give you access to something more, something special. For example, a bit of fun. Mythic characters that draw their power from chaos gain the ability to create 3 illusionary copies of themselves. These copies last for 1 minute per mythic rank and act like the mirror image spell, protecting the character from attacks. These characters can use this ability 3 times per day. At 2nd mythic rank, those characters become more creative, gaining +3 circumstance bonus on all skill checks. And that would lead to me being able to use creative approach. Oh yeah, that's at 2nd mythic rank, mythic characters that draw their power from chaos gain +3 circumstance bonus on all skill checks. That's cool, that's good. We have Close to the Abyss. Mythic characters that draw their power from the Abyss grow a pair of horns, gaining a gore attack. This attack is made with a -5 penalty, deals 1d8 plus 1.5 times the strength modifier, points of piercing damage. It counts as cold iron and magic for the purpose of overcoming damage. At 2nd damage reduction, at 2nd mythic rank, those characters become closer to demons, gaining resist electricity 20 and immunity to poison. Also good. Close to Heaven. Mythic characters that draw the power from good gain the ability to unleash a ray of heavenly light, targeting an ally or a foe within 50 feet as a ranged touch attack. This ray heals allies for 46 plus 2d6 per mythic rank points of damage, or deals the same amount of damage to enemies. Those characters can use this ability 3 times per day, plus 1 extra time for each mythic rank beyond the first. At 2nd mythic rank, those characters become closer to angels, gain resist acid 20, resist cold 20, and immunity to petrification. Also good. Dance Macabre. Mythic characters that draw their power from death can channel negative energy to deal damage to living creatures or to heal undead creatures. Channeling energy causes a burst that either heals all undead creatures or damages all living creatures in a 30-foot radius, centered on a mythic character. That one is fine. Problem is, it's all undead or all living creatures. So it only really works well either in a party where you have none of the original characters and just mercenaries that are all vampires, for example, because they have negative energy healing, or if you're playing a lich, because sooner or later you're only gonna have undead party members. For other classes or other playthroughs, it's not that good of an ability because you would damage your own party members as well, except if you have an ability that lets you it's a special feat you have to choose that lets you selectively channel. Yeah. False Reality. Mythic characters that draw their power from law gain the ability to force reality upon enemies around them. Every enemy in a 30-foot radius around the mythic character is affected by the effect of Dispel Magic Greater spell, affecting Dispel Magic Greater spell, affecting only the effects of the Illusion School. At 2nd mythic rank, the mythic character gets the ability to rid their allies of hindering abnormalities. One ally in close range is affected by the effect of the Dispel Magic Greater spell, affecting all negative effects. Caster level for these abilities is equal to your character level plus your mythic rank. you can use them 3+ mythic rank times per day. That's cool. What's a little bit of friendly fire among allies? I mean, yeah, but like I said, in a Lich party, it's incredible because you just have an extra heal that you can also use as a damaging spell if you want to. If you're not playing in a Lich party, it's just tricky to use. Either you damage everyone, or you heal some undead that aren't in your party, so it's just damaging everyone and then you have to heal your party again. Yeah, just better spells, better choices to have. That one, for example, it's just dispelling either the enemy or your own ally of negative stuff. So, the Instrument of Freedom, though, that one is the one I use most often. Not always, but the first time I used it, and I think I'm gonna choose it now again. Mythic characters that draw their power from... okay. Sorry for the yawn. Where did that come from? Mythic characters that draw their power from freedom gain the ability to unleash a bolt of energy from Elysium itself, targeting an ally or a foe within 50 feet as a ranged touch attack. This bolt deals 46 plus 2d6 per mythic rank points of damage to an enemy. If used on an ally, the bolt instead charges their attack with weapons for 2 plus... charges their attacks with weapons for 2 plus mythic rank rounds. Companions' attacks with weapons deal an additional 2d6 points of holy damage on hit and count as good for the purpose of bypassing damage reduction. These characters can use this ability 3 times per day, plus 1 extra time for each mythic rank beyond the first. At second mythic rank, these characters become closer to the Asatas that live in Elysium, gaining resist electricity 20 and plus 4 bonus on their saving throws against mind-affecting effects. And that's the funny bit. The electricity resistance is cool in and of itself, and the plus 4 bonus effects against mind-affecting effects. Oh god. Is pretty practical as well, let's be honest. And the healing is the same as Close to Heaven has. The healing and the damage. The damage is the same as Close to Heaven. But the special effect it has if used on an ally is incredible, considering that my character is already buffing my allies. This is just one more buff he can do. And 2d6 points of holy damage. That's nothing to slouch at. Especially it counts as a good weapon for the purpose of bypassing damage reduction. Many of our enemies are gonna be demons or undead. And they often have damage reductions that are gonna get basically turned off if you use good weapons. That's just an incredible buff. Especially considering we have so many good melee characters in our party. So I'm just gonna use this to buff my party more. Now, that is not the only thing we get. We get a mythic ability as well. And there are really good ones. For example, for Nenio, for example, I'm gonna give her abundant casting. You've learned a way to increase the number of spells you can cast per day. Considering this is a D&D Pathfinder game, you have a certain amount of spell slots per day per rank. You can cast 4 more spells per day of 1st, 2nd, and 3rd level each. I don't think Nenio even has 4 spell slots for 2nd and 3rd level yet. So that more than doubles her spellcasting for the day. And this is for the first 3 level. It's gonna lead to improved spellcasting, which is 4, 5, and 6. Which is gonna lead to 7, 8, and 9. I think. Should. Somewhere here, greater. That's improved abundant casting, and then there should be more. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Greater abundant casting. 7, 8, and 9 spell. So she has spells for days. Not going to be useful for the main character, while he does have spells and gets access to a few buff and support spells. His spell list isn't the greatest. We have many more different options to use. Like... oh, excuse me. Need to take a sip of my energy drink. Good, give him. Enduring spells, for example, is also pretty fun. You've learned a way to prolong the effects of your beneficial spells. The effects of your spells on your allies that should last longer than an hour but shorter than 24 hours now last 24 hours. And there's the greater enduring spells, which you get access to if you take this one first. The effects of your spells on your allies that should last longer than 5 minutes but shorter than 24 hours now last 24 hours. Like, you have a spell that lasts a minute per level, and you're level 5, so it's lasting 5 minutes. Now it's lasting 24 hours. As in real time 24 hours. And that is enough to cast the spell once at the beginning of your day, after you rest. You don't have to recast it until you rest again. That's incredible. That's really good. And considering how strong the enemies can become, you should be buffing your allies anyway. That's just a really good spell for that. A really good ability. Mm-hmm. Cool. Drauf, Mythic Ring +1. Okay, that's not good yet. Master Shapeshifter. Whenever you become target of the polymorph effect, all the physical ability scores adjustments are modified +4. Additionally, if you have the wild shape ability, you can use it any number of times per day. So that's what we're gonna give to Ulbrich. That's just incredible for Ulbrich. The Mounted Maniac, I think, is great for Sealer, for example. Whenever you charge a creature while mounted, can attempt an Intimidate check to demoralize all enemies within 30 feet of your target, adding your mythic rank to the result of the check. Ad break is starting soon. It's good I haven't had a break yet since we started at 2 hours ago. Yeah, Mythic Inspiration, that's for the main character. All bonuses granted by your inspiring abilities are increased by 1 + 1 for every 3 mythic ranks above first. So 4, 7, and 10, and I think 10 is the highest mythic rank you can get. For the purpose of this feat, inspiring abilities are the following abilities of Bards and Skulls. Inspire Courage, Inspire Competence, Archaeologist's Luck, Inspire Ferocity, Inspire Tranquility, Inspired Rage, which is what we are using, and Insightful Contemplation. So we are taking this one. More buffs. So. Yeah. she only gets an ability. Only the main character gets the really good stuff, and they get the abilities and the feats, the mythic feats as well. Where was... Where do we have it? Mounted Maniac. I'm gonna... maybe Mythical Beast or Perfect Cavalry. Main character, that greedy bastard. That is the point. He becomes something far above a human. Like, he becomes an actual angel in one of the mythic paths. Like, with wings and all. The others just get a tiny sliver of your power. It would be too imbalanced if all of them had access to the full stuff. I'm gonna take a little break now. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Hey, and I'm back. Let me headphones back on. There we go. And my multi-chat is working again, apparently. Good to know. Wasn't working in the beginning, for whatever reason. Now, we were on Sela. Mythical Beast would be good. Gets a bonus to its strength, dex, and con, equal to half your mythic rank plus 1. Technology, yeah. It's the same thing Duragor said. Its attacks now ignore damage reduction except N all, I think. And are treated as adamantine, cold iron, ghost touch, and silver weapons. That's pretty good. Goes into Mythical Drake. Your Drake companion, I don't think... Yeah, I don't have a Drake companion with her, so doesn't matter. Perfect Cavalry. While mounted, no longer provokes attacks of opportunity for you or your mount. That's good for charging in and out of battle with her flying attack. Wait, I don't know that meme. Let me hover over that. Oh, it's one of your own, Grump. Grumpy Minnow. Also good for... I think I'm gonna either give her Mounted Maniac, which is pretty fun, or Mythical Beast. I'm gonna go with Mounted Maniac for now, and next time take Mythical Beast. Yeah, that's an idea. Because she has a high charisma stat anyway, and her persuasion is pretty high. That means her intimidation check would be high as well. Now, for Wenduak. Wenduak is a full-on fighter. Nothing else. I could give her Armor Mastery, so she has more... or Armored Might. So she has more AC. Which wouldn't be bad. Considering... if she uses, I think, Power Attack, she gets a minus on AC. Or does my Rage give her minus AC? That could be as well. But considering that the Titan Grip Warrior or Titan Hand Warrior uses big weapons for dual wield, and bigger weapons dual wielded gain penalties, she is missing a few times. Which isn't really that bad, considering if she hits, she does really incredible damage. And there is a way to kind of not really exploit, but make use of her missing with Thundering Blows. Benefit: once per round, when your melee attack misses the target, you deal 2d6 plus 1d6 per 2 mythic ranks sonic damage to all enemies in a 10-foot radius. So even if you miss, you still do damage. Which is going to be beneficial for her, because she will be missing at some point. Then we have Ulbrich, who will get the... where is it? Master Shapeshifter. It's just a no-brainer. For Nenio, I'm still not sure what I want to do with her. I could actually just keep her as a scroll scribe, which she is, because at level 10 she's using her own level instead of the level that the scroll was casted on or in. And she has used Magic Device pretty high, so she can use spell scrolls that aren't for her class. Like, example, Clericus spell scrolls. So she could still cast clerical buffs. I just need to stock up on the spell scrolls for it. And then I think it would be best if I give her Enduring Spells and then Greater Enduring Spells later for more buffs. Because especially after the Greater Enduring Spells, which is Mythic Rank 3, all buffs that last 5 minutes now last 24 hours. So one spell scroll lasts the entire day, not just a battle or two. And Volchev is only with us for as long as he needs to be. So... I could give him Archmage armor. Armored Might doesn't work for him because he doesn't really wear armor. I could give him, though, the Dimensional Retribution would be fun as well. Whenever you're targeted by an enemy spell, it doesn't even have to hit. You just have to be targeted by it. You can Dimension Door for free as a move action, basically, towards that enemy. You can then take him out. That is pretty fun. I could give him... Every time you hit a target in melee combat, you leave a mark on it, and any ally attacking the marked target deals additional divine damage equal to 1d6 per your mythic rank to the target consuming the mark. Would also be fun. He's a little bit harder to pinpoint what to do. Now, nothing of this would be bad. Actually, let me go critical with him. He's a rogue after all. So I'm gonna try to give him all the critical feats. And many of the rogue weapons have improved critical as well already. Collect all. I think we're done with the Gray Garrison now. Collect all. Hey, party sounds. Woo, yay.
Make way. Warrior Queen coming through with a round for the heroes. Whoa, the heart is packed. And you considered nixing this little shindig, Beth?
When Anevia reaches the long table your party's gathered around, she heavily flops onto the bench and hands out the tankards of beer.
I did consider it, and I am still considering it. It hasn't even been a week since the last demon was booted out of Kenabres. And we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. But the people deserve to celebrate. And he deserves to be honored for saving the city and possibly all of Mendov.
Are we missing someone? Look like it, right? That was one hell of a fight.
One hell of a fight calls for one hell of a party.
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside Kenabres. I get the feeling the fiends are as shocked by what happened as we are. What happened in the garrison, what you did, it was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remembered us and decided to intervene.
Irabeth rubs her forehead pensively.
Beth, come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
All right, I'm done. No more. Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on the Gray Garrison, our own fortress, and that we'd blow the roof off the place?
It's simply unforgivable.
Comes the cheerful voice of someone sitting at the far end of the table.
While we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that you have been blessed by Iomade herself. And it was her power granted to you that destroyed the garrison's walls and roof. And it turns out the people want a little piece of that blessing for themselves. The townsfolk are gathering chunks of the garrison's rubble as souvenirs and talismans. And I'm sure they'll hit the black market soon enough. Oh, yeah. Here, read on this for me. For good luck.
Anevia pulls a piece of grey stone from her pocket. Breathe on the stone. We need all the luck we can get.
Nice. I'll put it on display at home. Or maybe I'll make a hole in it and wear it as a pendant.
Nevi! What are you on about now?
What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table who've been personally blessed by Iomade herself?
Well, a couple perhaps.
Says the same mirthful voice that joined in before.
Iomade's blessings are not conveyed through stones, and as public officials, we really shouldn't.
Irabeth looks to the end of the table where the voice originated, and her eyes widen as her words trail off.
I feel a little chastened after what you said about public officials, but I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone and also wish to ask our hero to breathe on them for good luck. So, what now? Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment?
The woman dressed in unshowy finery raises her eyebrows.
Your Majesty.
Yes, it is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendov.
The woman rises from her seat, approaches you, and holds out her hand. Shake her hand. I didn't expect to see the queen at our table.
I was most keen to see the savior of Kenabres with my own eyes. Why not come share your table in a cozy tavern?
Your Majesty, we were just... I'll have them arrange.
Europa, finally recovering from the shock, bolts to her feet.
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored hero here. My personal guard and the force I brought with me are standing watch outside the city. I ordered all your sentries to stand down. They also deserve a break. Every person who tirelessly fought to save Kenabres will enjoy themselves today. And my reinforcements will ensure peace and order.
Will you join our celebration, Your Majesty?
Please, don't Your Majesty me. We are in a tavern, not my court in Nerosian. Address me as you would any comrade in arms. Concerning the celebration, as you can see, I already invited myself. I couldn't pass up the chance to meet the new hero all the Crusaders are talking about. And soon, not just Crusaders.
We all need to get some rest.
Because grand new deeds lie ahead, yes?
Your Majesty, my dear cousin.
Count, I admit I was surprised to learn that you valiantly joined the ranks of the city's defenders. Pleasantly surprised.
I live to please you, my queen. My first thought when Dascari cruelly robbed us of noble Terendelev and half of Kenabres' crusaders in one fell swoop was of you, my queen, and of how these events would weigh heavily on you. No one could have foreseen the demon attack, and we have so successfully held the defense here for 4 heroic crusades.
His snark. Unbelievable.
I'm going to drown him in the nearest well this very night.
Europa mutters.
I value your dedication and your eloquence. I hope you will continue to aid our soldiers.
The queen gives him a genuine smile.
Not a chance. You know that I am not made for the front lines. Excellent bash, but alas, I really must go. Important matters to be getting on with. A new shipment of wine from Keonin, and 3 beautiful creatures of the same provenance. But I will most assuredly come to say my farewells before your army departs on its campaign, which, wherever it may lead you, will undoubtedly be crowned with victory.
Keonin being the place where the elves come from. So, elven wine and 3 beautiful elves.
I shall hold you to that, Count. And now allow me to devote some time to the hero of the evening. I did not come here solely to give you this chance to celebrate, but all serious discussions and official announcements can wait until tomorrow. I have big plans for all of you, especially for you. But I want to keep you in suspense for a little while longer, so I shan't say another word. Let us mark this victory. My first toast is to you, the hero of Kenabres. Now, what are we drinking?
The fires of Kenabres have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years. The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
The music is such a jam. Like, not quite Witcher 3 level. Ow! Jesus Christ. What did I do wrong this time? Is that him next to Irabeth, the hero who saved Kenabres? The queen is coming! The queen!
Rise, warriors. Today is a day of sorrow and pride. Sorrow because we weep for our brothers and sisters who perished in Kenabres. Pride because despite demonic treachery, our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Golfrey of Mendev, declare this day the first day of the 5th Crusade. And I am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. The hero of Kenabres, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. Your leader from now unto victory or death. And now it's time to rest. Everyone is dismissed. There. The troop review is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp, and then I shall expect your presence at headquarters.
So, Commander, please allow me to join you while you inspect your encampment. Irabeth. We just more or less forcefully got made the Knight Commander of the entire next crusade. So, in theory, the only one actually above us is the Queen, and no one else. In practicality, we'll have to, at some point, start to do a little bit of politics, because there will be decisions to be made that will possibly improve our relations to the rest of the court or draw their ire. So, oh, and we have enough XP for a level up. Before I do that, however, I'm gonna sell shit. Wilczek Arms. Wilczek Arms, the burly soldier with an impressive beard, greets you with a broad smile. Wilczek Arms, the camp quartermaster, at your service. How may I be of help? Show me what you have. Gonna bulk sell stuff I don't need. And then first sell all the non-magical stuff. Can go, that can go, that can go. Just to make room and make it easier for me to look over all our loot from the Gray Garrison. Gay Garrison, oh lord. That was a Freudian slip of the tongue. Considering we blew the roof of the place, it is fair to say that it would be a gay garrison now as well. Deal. Now, weapons-wise, we will keep what will we keep? A modern war axe. Plus one dwarven war axe deals an additional 1d3 acid damage. That's fine. Just a cold iron falchion plus 1. Blade of Light Burst. Confirms a critical hit. Never mind. Blocker. Yeah, that wasn't good. Don't think none of the stuff we have is actually good. It's not bad. Wait. Excuse me. It's too slow in muting myself. Oh yeah. Crossbow was for him, why can't he use it? Oh, I can use it. Just a regular longsword +1. Dark glowing scythe. Whenever this +2 scythe lands a hit on an enemy, it deals additional 1d3 negative energy damage. And the target must pass a reflex saving throw or suffer an additional 1 negative energy damage each round for 1 to 4 rounds. The +2 is cool. The bonus effect is meh. That's a short sword, so something for Voljev. Throwing knife, throwing axes, conky, warhammer. Also critical hit. This weapon only hits critical hits when you roll a 20, but there are weapons that have a higher threat range. A dagger, for example, has 19 to 20, as do short swords. There are weapons with even better. The falchion, for example, has 18 to 20. And there are feats that double your threat range. For a weapon that usually crits on a 19, on 20, it would be 19 and 20. If it's on an 18 already, it would be 18, 19, 20. But doubled means it's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So from a 15 onwards. Basically a 25% chance to crit. So effects that only trigger on critical hits are somewhat wasted on weapons that only crit on a 20. Then again, they more often than not have a higher critical hit multiplier. So the Warhammer, for example, crits on a 20 but does 3 times the damage, while a dagger only does twice. Does 2 times the damage. What about the armor? This heavy shield I'm gonna keep just for the sake of being able to transmute its visuals, because it's a really cool looking shield, especially for a paladin. Chain shirt +2. That's not bad, actually. But I don't think I have anyone wearing light armor right now. He wears up to medium armor, but it needs to be non-metallic. Oh, that would just be an improvement for him. Sweet. And rings. Whenever the wearer of this ring hits an enemy with a ranged attack. It'd still be just her using ranged attacks for the time being. Belt of Incredible Dexterity, +2 dex. Sweet. Who has... and who needs... Okay. Would need it most right now? Maybe Wendork? That could potentially give her more saving throws if I give her a lighter weapon. More armor class, I mean. Not a lighter weapon, a lighter armor. Nah, still not enough. about Parker? Parker has Constitution. We're gonna let him keep it. I'm gonna get the belt, give the belt to the main character. He can use the +1 AC. The most for now. We can then give Sela Cloak of Resistance, the better one. And these knee pads let their wearer deal additional 1d6 bludgeoning damage on critical hits made with natural weapons. Considering that our Griffin uses natural weapons, as a matter of fact. Okay, I cannot equip knee pads on Ulbrich, otherwise Ulbrich would have gotten them. He has... that one better? Nope. Can Bismuth wear armor? Nope. Not yet, at least. But we can get rid of all the weapons we have. All the magical weapons. Because they're all not good. Oh wait, so this knife I wanted to keep for the time being. But all the other stuff we can get rid of. Then armor. Need that one, don't need that one. That one. I'm gonna keep that one for the time being. Because I'm not sure what kind of armor our final companion can wear. Same with the barding stuff. That can go. That can go. Deal. Now let me see what kind of weapons the vendor has for this disposal that would actually be good for me. That would be a pretty good weapon for Sela, I think. The Black Dragon's Fang. No, not the Black Dragon's Fang, the Racking Point. Whenever this +2 Radiant long spear confirms a critical hit, it pierces the enemy. For 1d4 rounds, all subsequent hits against the target deal 1d3 positive energy damage. And first of all, it's a +2 weapon instead of a +1. And it has 1d6 positive damage on it innately. Problem is, why do I not see how much money I have right now? somewhere though. Oh, 71,000. So we're rich. We're filthy rich. Type. Now 71,000 really is filthy rich. It means we can actually afford 1 or 2 magic items. Lightning spear would also, lightning rod would also be a long spear. This spear is wreathed in electrical energy. On hit, it may release this energy on an enemy in a 30-yard radius. Wait. Okay, that one is very expensive. Elder Shock. This weapon functions like shock, except it bypasses any resistance or immunity to electricity the target might have. Cloud to ground. 20% chance on hit. This weapon inflicts 2d8 lightning damage on an enemy within 30 yards. And +2. But it costs 56,000 gold. I only have 71. The Black Dragon Fang is a +3 corrosive longsword that deals an additional 2d6 acid damage to all enemies in a 30-foot radius. And that one costs 75. So I'm gonna hold off on the really expensive stuff. I'm gonna get something a little bit cheaper. Like the Wrecking Point, for example, that's a good one. Or Sealer. The Black Dragon's Fang would be really good for the main character as well, but I'm gonna go with something less overpowering, less pricey for now at least. Yeah, I'm just gonna get that spear. Now, Wilson Arms. Your supply would do any wine shop proud. Does the crusade really need this much alcohol? Wilson smiles shyly. Don't think I'm trying to encourage drunkenness among our crusaders. It's all in good fun, a way to blow off some steam. When soldiers can gather by the fire and raise a cup to honor both the living and the dead, it reminds them that life goes on. But those who drink to excess or to the detriment of their duties won't get a drop from me. There's no sight more depressing than a drunkard. What do the soldiers think of their new commander? They mostly tell tales about your unusual power, but they don't shy away from talking about you as a person too. Soldiers are always like that. If Iomede herself descended from heaven, you bet they'd jabber on about how she grips her sword and how good she looks in her armor. I have to go. Let me loot. Let me loot. I'm looting all. Weapon caches, and I'm gonna take all of it. In actuality, we can find some useful items here, or useful stuff in general. There's a chapel, for example, with altars to several different gods. Desna, for example, the Great Dreamer. We have Erasteel, Old One-Eye, Old Deadeye, Torak, Father of Creation, Serenray, the Healing Light. Considering that in this world the gods are very much real and have an actual influence on the world, it makes sense that they have a chapel with many altars to the most common gods in the region. I mean, pretty sure they had chapels in medieval war times in the camps anyway, but it makes even more sense here in this world. It's a medical tent.
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, we have more stuff. The braces of archery. I'm still debating on whether I should make our last companion that's gonna replace Volchev. If I want to make her ranged or melee. A group of soldiers is talking loudly, laughing joyfully and passing around a flask. Sila. So picture this. My sword is by the fire. There's 2 goblins about to snatch it, and 3 more are digging through my tent. And I'm sat in the bushes wearing just my mail shirt, wondering what the blast to do. An old mercenary taught me about the mail shirt. You can sleep in armor, but it's not so bad in mail once you get used to it. Too bad no one told me not to go into the bushes without my sword. Recruit. So, what did you do? Sila. What did I do? I barked like crazy. Goblins are afraid of dogs, you know? So they all went wild and started running around. I spot my sword, they spot me, so I jump over to the fire, wearing nothing but my mail shirt, and I grab my sword, and I yell in my big tough voice, "Oh, Inheritor, grant me the power to crush these filthy creatures." My sword's shining, the goblins are screaming, I jump to attack them, and they fight back. But I fought them off somehow. But ever since then, I never take a step without my weapon. Sila takes a sip from the flask. Recruit. Ha ha ha, that's some story. Hey, stop gulping, leave some for us. Irabeth, we've only just set off, and you're already drinking? And with the queen in the camp? Stop this at once. The knights quickly snap to attention. Sila raises the flask and says loudly, "Right you are, Commander Tirabate. We are but drinking to the Queen's health." Chaotic, take Sila's flask. Give me a sip too, to Her Majesty's health. Irabeth rubs her forehead with the palm of her hand. Commander, are you sure this is the right way to train your soldiers? Never mind, it's your business.
Another one.
Another one. All right. To full brick. Straighten up. Arms tied to your side. That's it. 1, 2, 1, 2. And he's just standing there, not even joining them. I mean, he was a chief in the past, so...
Here we go.
Loot. More loot. Just stuff to sell. Nothing actually important. Oh, Storyteller's here as well. The old elf smiles when he hears your footsteps. allow me to congratulate you on your victory and acquiring mythical powers capable of casting down the strongest demons. Take a look at the page I got from the Gray Garrison. The storyteller carefully takes the page from your hands. His fingers touch the ancient letters gently, examining them lightly, following their lines. I see myself, young, energetic, able to see. Oh gods, have I found the key to my past? Finally, I will find out what my own mind has been hiding from me. The elf's expression becomes withdrawn. The wrinkles on his face soften. Thank you, Kain, and please follow me to my story. Let us embark on this journey together. The storyteller inhales sharply a few times and begins his story. I need a sip. They are leaving. The people of Kaonen faced the coming Earthfall and admitted that they were incapable of handling this disaster. Proud rulers, artful crafters, brave warriors, wise mages, and skilled healers, all of them hurried to the gate of Soviaren, looking around fearfully. A clean, safe world is waiting for them there. My people decided not to fight for Galarian. I'm ashamed, and I'm sorry for them. Their hearts wavered in the face of the catastrophe, but my will is strong. I am staying. The Earthfall being, and that's one of the really good parts of Owlcat in their games. There's something mentioned that is important in the lore. You can hover over it and it's gonna give you a little explanation. Earthfall. Earthfall is the name given to the cataclysmic event in which a shower of meteorites impacted Golarion in minus 5,293. It resulted in the destruction of the human empires of Tassilon and Asland, which were consumed by earthquakes and massive tidal waves, and the creation of the Inner Sea. The cloud of dust thrown up by the Earthfall's impact settled in Golarion's upper atmosphere and blotted out the sun for 1,000 years, creating the Age of Darkness. My kinfolk are looking at me angrily. How dare I diminish their decision with my recklessness? My choice makes them cowards, traitors of their own home. One of them, my former mentor, looks at me bitterly. He hands me a neat notebook with a tree bark cover. In case you change your mind. With a heavy sigh, he returns to the line of those departing. Forgive me, brothers and sisters. I watch the gate of the Sovriaran stone close, separating me from them. It's time for me to go too. I open my master's notebook. These are his notes about traveling between worlds. In case you change your mind. He hopes the burden I shouldered voluntarily will be too much. I will lose heart and find my ways to Soviaren. That will never happen. My mouth set stubbornly. I tear my master's notebook to pieces. I use my forced pride as a shield against my fear of what is to come. Why did the elves decide to flee, not fight? The storyteller's lips purse with disdain. They are afraid to lose what they have. They were rulers, long-lived and powerful. They valued their lives and sunshine too much, and had a fight with the aftermath of Earthfall. Your mentor is a mage? Then you must be one too, yes? Yes, I am an archmage, and this title is well deserved. I have acquired delicate mastery and succeeded in many areas of magic. But curiosity has always pushed me towards new knowledge since the first day of my apprenticeship. Why are you angry at your fellow elves? I spent many hundreds of years in Kaonen. I have always admired the way my kinfolk cared for the forest that was our home. But the rest of the world seemed to mean nothing to them. But I love Galarian, all its places, all the forms it manifests in. I traveled wildly, and then came home and told my kinfolk about my travels. But they weren't interested. They only cared about Keonan. Their lack of desire to hear about the wider world makes me sad and angry. What happened next? Earthfall happened at night. I'm standing at the top of my tower, many miles to the north of Keonan, and I see a blaze far in the south. I hear a horrendous rumble. The air is groaning, giving way to a huge rock, rushing down on my world, and then a blow. Vibration that penetrates everything, reaching down into the bowels of Galarian and up to the vaults of the sky, crushing bones, blood from burst vessels, filling my eyes with darkness, drowning in timelessness along with countless denizens of Galarian. Never before have we been so united in our feelings. When I come round, the darkness remains. My first terrible thought, I'm blind. But no, little by little I begin to see the stone wall. I'm alive. But why is it so dark? The answer's quick. The smell of ash everywhere. A great burned sacrifice filled the air with incinerated particles that was recently the continent of Asland. Great clouds of ash covered the sky, cutting us off from the sun and the moon, dooming us to dusk at day and complete darkness at night. My heart sinks with fear. Treacherous thoughts fill my mind. Why did I stay? Why didn't I run like everyone else when I had the chance? I clench my teeth and stand up to watch Earthfall, proudly, like the last Archmage of Keonan should. Would my world really perish like that? Will I perish? No, that will never happen. I'm still alive and I can fight Earthfall into darkness, not run from it in a blind panic like my kinsfolk and my cowardly teacher. But what can I do? I will not stop the disaster. I will hardly be able to save empires from their destruction. What can I do? I'm but one Archmage, powerful and weak at the same time. What are you going to do next? I don't know. I need to think. My opponent, Earthfall, is much stronger than me. Without noticing, the storyteller raises his voice to a shout. It is merciless. It does not simply destroy life. It kills an era, ending the greatness of Galarian civilizations. They will sink into oblivion, be forgotten as if they never existed. I need to think. The elf suddenly winces and is silent for a few moments as he calms his heavy breathing. Forgive me. I shouldn't have raised my voice. This story was much harder than many before it, most likely because I played the main role in it. It is so strange to see myself, feel the emotions tearing me up inside, those that I felt a long time ago, and not remember them. It's like I split. I became both the storyteller and the main character. Too bad the story ended at that moment. Please, if you find other pages with ancient elven writings on your travels, bring them to me. I might be able to shed some light on my past, and we will find out how my story ended, and perhaps even why I forgot it. Thank you for your stories. Thank you for helping me remembering them. Let us see what else I have. Oh, the storyteller's hand touches Finian. What a peculiar weapon. I sense intelligence in it, but it seems dented. Oh, okay. Ah, Grandpa Elf, watch where you're poking your fingers. It tickles. Do we have something with radiance? No. I have restored the covenant of the inheritor. The elf cautiously uncorks the vials and begins to work his enchantments. The essence evaporates, turning into light that streams onto the buckle. The light thickens, becoming gold. The Covenant of the Inheritor, that is the name of this relic. This buckle once adorned the belt of a glorious knight from Mendef. It is the embodiment of a promise made to a young girl by a powerful deity. A great promise that has changed much in the world. When you touch the restored relic, a strange vision comes to you. It is as if you can see the events that happened to it in the past. A burning sensation spreads across your chest from the very spot where your mysterious wound sometimes opens. What is this? The influence of the storyteller's spells? Or is it something else? I had a vision. The old elf frowns. How strange. You are a remarkable mortal. No one has ever shared my visions before. What do you think caused it? Perhaps these things have something to do with your destiny, or the fate that someone related to you. I do not have the answer, only advice. Seek out such relics. Look for what links them all, and you will know the truth. I have to go. That means we have a new... We have something new. Where is it? So. Oh, there we go. Covenant of the Inheritor. This symbol of Iomade, when placed on the belt, emits a holy aura. All party members in a 30-foot area get a +2 bonus to caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. Their weapons become good aligned and count as if they were made of cold iron. That is pretty good, actually. Let me give that to him, because he's usually more of a midfield frontliner. Just because he's much slower than my actual frontline. Is it the one ring that binds them? Well, almost. It's just better. I mean, +2 bonus to caster level checks to overcome spell resistance is nice. Enemy has a spell resistance, let's say 17. You have to roll your attack to actually overcome that spell resistance. There is... No? Yeah. Now, Nenio, for example, has a spell penetration of 9. That's pretty high already. Volchif only has 7. So if the other guy has a spell resistance of 19, I have to roll a... Well, I do have to roll a 12 then. 12 plus 7 is 19 to overcome the spell resistance. On a 20-sided dice, so... He, for example, has spell penetration 5. So offensive spells just aren't a thing for the Skald. This game. Now, not every single enemy has a spell resistance, but almost all demons have it. And our main enemy in this game are demons. So... I think, however, that does it for today. It is 2 o'clock already. I have to be up in 7 hours at the latest. Because in 8 hours, our what is the name of the profession? The guy that cleans chimneys? I don't know what he's called in English. They have a name. Is it just chimney sweep? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what those guys are called. Guys and girls called. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna switch to here real quick. I know what you're talking about at least. That's good. And he's gonna arrive here in, well, 8 hours. Yeah. 10 in the morning. And I should be up and available by that time. Yeah. You weren't with us in the beginning, so I'm gonna repeat what I said in the beginning as well. I am thinking about turning these streams of Pathfinder into a old school Let's Play. So a little bit of editing, not too much, still keeping most of it in. Just like, for example, me talking like this will be cut out. And then I'm gonna post it as either 30-minute to 1 hour videos as videos on YouTube, because I'm noticing I'm kind of spamming my short videos in the Discord. But to get the algorithm to become more friendly towards me, I have to post every day, and shorts are a good way to do it. But that will also make me hopefully better at editing if I actually start editing videos. But not have to overdo it because it's still a Let's Play somewhat. I think that could be, well, a fun thing to do. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna do very well, because Let's Plays have not been well received in the YouTube algorithm for quite a while. So while even if the first videos have a high watch or high engagement, many watches, many views, the further you go along in the series, the less and less it gets. Because no one is gonna watch part 38 of a Let's Play if he hasn't watched 1, 2 through 37 first. So yeah, but I still want to do it. I want to learn how to edit videos, and it gives me more content to upload on the YouTube channel. So wouldn't be as interesting to you, I think, because you've seen most of the VODs, or most of the, well, time I am actually playing. But well, I still wanted to announce it, kind of. Other than that, on Wednesday we're gonna play Monster Hunter again. If you wish to join, you're always welcome to. My lobby is open. If not, I'm just gonna beat Soshia a few more times on my own, because I want to craft the, I think Rarity 8 weapon, is it? The upgrade of the standard one. Yeah. You can show me that swords. Yeah, right. I mean, I've seen some video of what it looks like when it charges, that it gets put back together. Looks very sick. And like I wrote in Discord already, it seems like a pretty good all-rounder weapon if you don't want to pay attention to an enemy's weaknesses, or simply don't want to switch weapons all the time, which is usually the type of weapons I prefer. Like one that can be used against every beast, regardless of what their weaknesses are. Which is why I'm somewhat satisfied with the Arc Weld weapons, because they are dragon, and I don't think anyone has a resistance to dragon. It's either neutral or it's a weakness. I might be wrong. There could be enemies that have a resistance to dragon. I just haven't seen one yet. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for being here today. It was fun as always. I hope you enjoy Witcher a little bit more. And like I said, I'm pretty sure at some point that will be a game I'm gonna play on stream. I'm still not quite sure what to play on Saturday. If I hear no preferences in the Discord, I am tending to just play Pathfinder again, because I like the playthrough and it's gonna take a whole lot of time already due to me reading all the stuff. Like, that was the prologue. Usually you can do that in like, what, 2 hours? Let's do it 3 or 4 if you really take your time. We're now, what, 3 streams in? 4? I think 3. 3, but one was 7 hours long, so... So yeah, if there are no preferences, I think I'll come back to Pathfinder on Saturday. For now, maybe by the time Saturday runs around, I want to play something else. Who knows? Yeah, that is all I had to say for today. I thank you again, all of you. You as well, Katrina. Thank you for always being here. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day and a very enjoyable Tuesday. And hopefully I'll see you again on Wednesday. Good night, gute Nacht, sweet dreams, süße Träume, and sleep well. Oh, wait, let me see, actually, if someone is here I can raid. Then again, I'm not gonna stick around for long. Actually... Wait a second. Oh, why is my internet so slow? Oh. My internet doesn't want me to search for people I can raid. Apparently. Yeah, it's not letting me do it. Oh. Hey, it's working now. Yeah, never mind. I think that's just gonna be it for today. I don't have anyone in my list I could raid, and it's just, well, one now. So, I'm gonna leave for today. And hopefully I'll see you again on Wednesday. Bye bye.